Alright, what's going on, you guys? Today I'm going to show you how I make my protein pancakes. I do a pumpkin flavor. I know it's not pumpkin season anymore, but you can get pumpkin in the grocery store pretty much whenever you want, so it's always pumpkin season. What I use is level 1 from Phorm. I use the cinnamon cookie batter flavor for this recipe. I use the pumpkin flax, Kodiak Cake mix, egg whites, pumpkin, and white chocolate chips. That's everything. I put cinnamon and pumpkin spice in it as well, but these are the main ingredients. These are what's gonna make the difference. So right now I'm just starting my prep. Like, I'm just a couple weeks into my cut. My calories are still really high, so this is going to be higher carb. You can adjust the amount of Kodiak Cake mix and level 1 that you use to kind of like lower the carbs and make the protein a little bit higher. As I go through prep, I'll try to show you this recipe more than once so you can see how I adjust it. So for right now, this one's going to be higher carb because I still have a lot of carbs. If it's my refeed day, sometimes I'll even make it a little bit more higher carb than this. So to start off, I kind of use random measurements of everything, so I'll tell you everything I use. I just use my scale to measure everything rather than a measuring cup because it's less dishes and more accurate. So I'm going to get started now. Starting off with Kodiak Cake mix, I use 1 serving, which is half a cup, 53 grams. Like I said, I measure everything on here just to make it easier and more accurate. Next, go with level 1 cinnamon cookie batter, and I will do 1/4 of a scoop, which ends up being about like 9 grams or so. Pumpkin puree. I already have one open, so I'm just gonna measure it right out of here. For egg whites, I always measure it out of the egg white container rather than pouring it. So I'm going to use 4 tablespoons. So that's 60 grams. For water, I just add it till it looks like pancake mix. It will thicken as it sits, so I always water it down a little bit more than I think I'm gonna need to, so that way by the time the pan's heated up, it's actually a lot thicker. And the best thing about these pancakes is definitely its consistency, so you wanna be careful with the water. Don't be afraid to like experiment. If you put one down and it looks too thick, you can always add more water to the next one. Add 1 packet of sweet and low. I usually put about half in here, and then I just put the other half like right on top of the pancakes. Cinnamon. From Kroger, this pumpkin pie spice. So not too much of anything, just enough to give it a good flavor. And last is just like a little pinch of sea salt. All it's really gonna do is like help bring out the other flavors. Okay, and I do 1 serving of, these are white chocolate chips. I have these pumpkin ones that are really good in there too, but I haven't been able to find them lately, so these work just the same. It's really more just to give them a little bit of sweetness. 1 serving is 14 grams, which for how many pancakes this make is more than enough, so you can always adjust it if you need to. If you like more, you can add more. If you are lower on carbs, you don't need to add as many. They're still really good without them. So this is what the batter looks like. You don't want it to be too thick. In the pan. I like big pancakes rather than making a bunch of little ones. That's just my personal preference. And then I add the chocolate chips in while they're cooking so I can space them evenly. They don't bunch up all in one spot. You want to let the bottom of them get a little bit crispy because the inside will still stay fluffy. I cook mine on a medium heat. I have an electric oven, so I just put it on like heat between like 3 and 5 depending. To top it off, carry sugar-free syrup and just the rest of that sweet and low packet. I put spray butter on it as well. And that's everything. I'm gonna cut into these before I put syrup on them and show you the inside of them. Alright, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. They're really fluffy. Oh, man down, man down. They're delicious. The outside's crunchy, inside's really soft. That's it. Focus. They're super fluffy. There's a chocolate chip. Alright, I just got to the gym. I am training back today. I don't think I'm gonna put that workout in this video. I have a different workout, but I figured I would just share like a little prep update with you guys. So I am 17 weeks out, which means I have been dieting for about 4 weeks now. My last check-in with Paul was essentially I haven't dropped any weight. My waist measurement has gone down, so that's really good. I will read you what my stats were. Hold on. Okay, so I checked in. I weighed in at 133.6 pounds, which is exactly what I weighed before I left for the Arnold. My waist measurement, however, was down from 27.75 down to 27.25. While I was traveling, I stayed on track, but not, I guesstimated a lot. I didn't sleep well. Although I hit my workouts, some of them weren't as intense as they usually would be, so things were probably a little backed up. Come a week later, Carly came here with me. Why don't you want to be on my YouTube channel?
Pretend I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend.
She is my friend.
Okay, so he said New Jersey.
So we stayed out, did more guesstimating. I didn't sleep great. So I checked in the Friday that she left, and that's what I checked in at. The next morning, I woke up after a really good night's sleep. I slept for 12 hours. I was actually down a whole pound by the next morning. And that just goes to show that sleeping and everything really does take effect. So I'm really excited for this week's check-in. My macros stayed the same. We added one refeed day where my carbs jump up a little bit, my fat and protein go down a little. And we bumped from 15 minutes of cardio 5 times a week to 25 minutes of cardio 5 times a week. So that's the update at 17 weeks out. I will update you guys again after I check in next, because like I said, I'm expecting more out of this next check-in with my digestion coming back to normal, sleeping regularly, just being in my routine more. So 17 weeks out, I'm really excited. I feel good. That's the biggest thing, is I feel leaner, my clothes fit better, my arms look a little bit more just lean. I really don't know a better way to put it. So I really think this week's check-in will be good. I'm excited. So stay tuned for that. This video is gonna be pretty short. I'm gonna throw my protein pancake recipe that I made this morning in here and just a workout. So let me know if there's any videos you guys want to see. I'll catch you guys in the next clip.
Every night is like a daze, but oh, I'm feeling braced as I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. out of luck. I'm falling in and out of line. I hope that you come home, please pick up the phone. I need to know if you are fine. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken.